Yo, what's going on, comic book community? Nick from Nick's Kicks and Comics here, and wanted to share my weekly pickups and some not so weekly pickups, and also discuss a little bit of FOMO I had on one super high issue this week. Anyway, as usual, I think I may have 2 weeks worth of pickups floating on in the background, and we'll show you what else I got at my LCS. Aside from being a sneaker and comic book fan, I am also a huge video game fan. And one of the dopest games probably out in the past 5 years has been God of War. All right, we got the sequel coming up, and just this past game, it just blew my mind. I'm playing it again. It's just been fantastic. So my comic store guy came across this, and he knew that I would probably like it. So this is from 2017. Dark Horse put out this little mini-series, and they also have another one going on, I think, which started last week. So issue 1, issue 2, 3, 4. Also kind of ties in, and I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, if you haven't played this game by now, it's been 4 years, right? So is it really a spoiler? It kind of ties into the comic book community at the end, where Kratos' son is Loki, and it's revealed that he's going to be fighting Thor in the sequel. But Thor's a bad guy this time around. So, speaking of bad guy, and with all the hype that's been going around with the Snyder Cut, kind of hoping that the DCEU will keep going. And in that movie, we were introduced to that version of this guy, Deathstroke, Flash Thompson, aka Joe Manganiello, aka the husband of whoever the hot wife is from Modern Family. Got him coming out, so we'll see if it extends. We'll see if it keeps going. Speaking of keeping going, we've got the Mike Mayhew ASM 300 homage. This one is for Spidey's temporary costume to fight the Kingpin. We don't know how long it'll stick around, but I thought it was a fly cover, and Mayhew always knocks it out of the park. There was a trade. Here's the Virgin variant. All right. Speaking of homages, there have been more than a few 340 homages to come through with that Clayton Crane Venom one I had last week. But this is the Marvel Zombies #1 version. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. And the ASM 21 homage cover, the annual cover to Marvel Zombies #5. We'll keep the homages running. You don't really see this one in the LCSs too often, but the Action Comics homage Ice Cream Man #17, and another dope cover for #19. Kind of reminds me of that Philadelphia issue that just came out. I don't know who the cover artist is for this just yet, but I was really struck by that cover. Get some dollar bin dives like my man Freaky Louie. Tom King's Run of the Vision. This was a great story, and this was only $2. So I have the hip hop variant at #1. This is issue #3. And since the market is going crazy these days, and picking up grails is really hard unless you got a lot of dough, I like to focus on books that just make me happy. Have always kind of stuck with me in my collection throughout the years. This one came out about the same time that ASM 347 classic cover with Venom holding up Spidey's skull. This is New Warriors #2. Nothing significant here, just always one of my favorites, and I always like to have these issues in my collection. Now, discussing FOMO. Well, before we do that, hashtag Panda Pack. We have this one. The Harley Quinn Yoshitaka Amano 1 per store variant. I dig the cover. To be honest, I'm still a little bit on the fence about it, but I bought it, so a little bit hype around it. I saw what the eBay prices were. My LCS guy gave me a good deal, so not too much of a loss, but I still feel like it's a little bit of a gamble. And I thought it was his first comic book art, but my man ThereCanBeOnlyVaughn, shout out to him, hashtag grow together. If you haven't checked out or subscribed to his channel, fantastic content. I'll link his channel down in the description too. He let me know he's done like 3 or 4 other issues over the years, but it's been a while since the last one. So that's about it. You know, do you guys suffer from FOMO? I mean, for me, it's big time. It's, you know, I'd rather just shell out the money than regret something later on. So as long as it's not too much, I'm not spending billions of dollars. The FOMO can hurt a little bit. So, all right, closing up on the 100 subscribers for my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming out, checking out my content, listening to my terrible voice, seeing my handsome face. But thank you so much. We're close. I think we're about 5 away now, and I really do appreciate all the support everybody's been giving me. With that being said, Friday night we got 3 up, 3 down this Friday with Remy Q Studios and DJ Linx, where we discuss our tales of comic book victory, and we discuss and cry together about being kicked in the nuts about books we lost. So check that out Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on my channel. It'll be a good time. Those guys will make you laugh. I appreciate you guys coming out to watch again. Thank you so much. Keep chasing those books. Suffer maybe a little bit of FOMO. Make sure you grab them. Have a good one. Talk to you guys soon.